Hello again. So, as we discussed in the last video, we are going to talk today about how to create a sprinkler family, including its coverage area for its different type of hazards, like a light hazard, ordinary hazard, and extra hazard. So pay attention. It's going to be a big video full of information and needs your attention. So first of all, we are going to go to File and choose New. We're going to create a new family, and from English we are gonna choose metric generic model because it's a generic model. Now this is the family. We are gonna go to define it. It's a sprinkler. Work plane based, no. Always vertical, yeah. Cut with voids, no. Part type, no. Round connector dimension, yeah. We are gonna use the diameter, and for only class number we're gonna define it defines its usage. So we are going to define it as supply and distribution of liquids and gases. Of course, we can specify its usage, but we are going to stick to the general purpose and click OK. Now to draw the sprinkler from extrusion, we're going to choose the circle and we are going to choose this and assign this to a new parameter, which is going to call the radius. Click OK. And now and we are gonna create a new parameter which is gonna name it diameter, and we are gonna use it in the future. And of course the diameter equals to, we are gonna take this copy, equals to multiply the radius. So as you can see, whenever we change the radius, the diameter directly changes with it. So now for the pipe going to the sprinkler, its diameter is 25 millimeters. So the sprinkler diameter, the standard sprinkler diameter is 20 millimeters. So its radius is 10 millimeters. Okay. Now we have our sprinkler, and we're gonna close this. Of course, we can see it in the 3D, fine and shaded. This is our diameter, and we are gonna define its extrusion to, sorry, to 100, which equals to 10 centimeters. Now we are gonna create a pipe connector to it and choose this surface and assign this diameter to the diameter of the sprinkler, the same diameter we create. As you can see, it's the same of the sprinkler. Now we are gonna go back here, and we are not done yet from the diameter. This diameter of flow contains a lot of coefficients. So for the flow configuration, we are gonna stick to calculate it, because the Revit doesn't calculate the firefighting calculations, not like the air terminals and the mechanical equipments. So we're gonna stick to the calculated, but for the flow direction, it's N, because the 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 water is coming from the pipe to the sprinkler. And for the loss method, we are gonna choose K coefficient, and for the system classification, we are gonna choose fire protection width. Now we are done here from our sprinkler, but we don't want it to show like this in the plane. We want to see it like the filled region like this, like this filled red region. So how to do it? First of all, we are gonna choose the visibility and graphics for the sprinkler, and we are gonna uncheck from the plane and click OK. And we are gonna create a new family, but it's called detail item. This is what we're gonna use to show it in the plane. So from file, choose new family, but from this time, yeah, of course, we're gonna go to English. We're gonna choose metric detail item. Where is it? Okay, this is it. Click OK. This is the template we are gonna work on. And from line, choose circle and draw our circle. And as we did before, we are gonna define this. We are gonna use it, name it like item radius, and click OK. Okay. And as we did before, we're gonna make a new one, call it item diameter. Okay, and it's, I'm gonna take this copy equals to multiply the radius, and we are gonna make this 150, so this is gonna be 300. But this is hollow, we need to make it a solid region, so we are gonna choose here filled region and choose circle and make this. But first we're gonna change its type. If we leave it like this, we are gonna see the filled region like concrete, but we are gonna choose solid fill and color this to the red and this to the red, so it shows in the red color. Click OK, and like we did, we're gonna name it the filling radius. Okay, and click OK. Now we're gonna assign this radius to the item radius. So whenever you change the item radius, the filling radius changes with it. See, if you make this 200 and apply, you can see it doesn't fit with it. But if we make this, take this copy and assign it to the filling, click OK, apply, so it changes with it. Make this 100, apply, it changes with it. So back to the 150, apply, OK. Now we have this filled region. We're gonna load it in our into our family. Yeah, we're gonna click OK, and we're gonna put it here. Okay, and we are gonna align it. So align and lock, so it won't move. Align and lock, and as you can see, you can't control its showing visibility and graphics in the 3D model, and that's what we want now to create the coverage area. First of all, for the coverage area, we need to know its hazard contains its protection area, and for the light hazard, the protection area equals to 18 square meters, and as you know, for the circle area, it equals 2 by multiply the radius square. So for the light hazard, we are gonna know the long of the radius. We are gonna by this and take the square. It equals to 2000, nearly 2400. You need to keep this information from create line model and click circle. Okay, and from here, okay, and we are gonna assign this like coverage radius and click OK, and this is 2400, click OK. Okay, to control its visibility and the graphics not to show in the 3D model, we have here a small trick. You will convert its lines, click OK, converted, OK. Now when you see this check on the draw in foreground, so it's okay, you can control it in the 3D model. You're gonna choose this visible and create a new parameter which is yes and no, so you can show it or hide it. As you can see, it's yes and no. You can show it and hide it in the model. Click OK, click OK. And this is for the light hazard and for the ordinary hazard. And this is from the code in FPA 13, which related to the sprinkler works. For the ordinary hazard, the protection area equal to 12 square meters. I'm sorry. and so this is 1950. Okay, we are gonna duplicate this. Okay, this is for the light hazard, as we said before, light hazard. Okay, now we are gonna duplicate it for the ordinary hazard, but this time the coverage radius is equal to this, and click apply. You can see it change, and for the extra hazard, the protection area equal to 9, so the same as we did before, and the square meter, which is equal to 1690 extra hazard. I think it's, yeah, it's this. And click apply, click OK. And here we have our family. Okay, we are gonna save it as a family and make this backup for one, and we are gonna name it pendant sprinkler 2. Okay, now to load it into our project. Okay, okay, we're gonna choose the elevation to 2500. Now this is it, and this is for the light hazard, and this is for the ordinary hazard, and this is for the extra hazard. You can see it in the 3D. This is our sprinkler. Okay, I'm gonna make this shaded. This is our sprinkler in the 3D. You can take a section and see it. This is it. Okay, and as you can see, you can draw your pipe from here. Okay, and this is it. Also, you can choose to show the coverage area or to hide it. You can choose this and edit type, and from down there you can uncheck this, and if you click apply, you won't see the coverage area. And okay, and you can choose it, you can deal with it like a normal sprinkler. Uh, you can have it. Okay, I'm gonna choose it here. You can move it to the ceiling, and it's nearly the same size of the family of the standard sprinkler from the Revit, and you can make it come back like this, and you click apply, you can see it. And now you can see this and choose how uh, uh, to choose the button of your sprinklers, and you can apply this into other things in the lighting fixtures, and uh, for the air terminals to see the through of each terminal. You can apply the same idea to other things. I hope this was useful for you, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And let me know in the comments if you have any question or any issue.